Hello, lovelies. We're here in the guest bedroom, and we are going to be doing the beautiful reading for today's new love romance for Libriana. And we are going to get started right now. Excuse me. There's been, I don't know if you guys have a lot of energy too. And when you have a channel, you're also supposed to entertain your guests. It's only right. And we're going to get started with your new person. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. So, I mean, I'm just going off of this card. I haven't shuffled yet. I haven't done anything to see to the table. We're seeing that someone is either saying they're healed. New person is saying maybe they find Libra to be the healer also. And the first one is a whatever comes out. Welcome back to the channel. You are always safe, loved, and this is your family. You don't even have to be a Libra to be here. We start with the Six of Swords. You will also have a weekly today, okay, Libras? The next video is going to be a weekly schedule, one card per 7 days. We're going to discuss it that way. It doesn't mean it's going to happen to you in a 7-day ordination. It's just supposing with cards, okay? So let's get started. New person's feelings right off the bat. Thank you. I'll take it. That one almost slammed. Put the others behind it. The Sun. So we have two. We got the Hanged Man, but it's in the reverse position. We have number 12, Major Arcana. Let me just move this over to it. Looks prettier when there's light shining on it. This person knows who you are. They believe that they've seen through to your soul. I'm getting something about having full knowledge of the Libra. Maybe they've spoken to some of your friends. There is in common cohorts, or there could be in common co-workers. This person feels like they actually have you accurately. We will check that with tarot. All right, Hanged Man, but in the reverse means this person has more information. They've been enlightened. You also had the Sun card, which is Leo. Leo talks about having an awakening. You're either viewed as the sun or you have the energy of the sun. So a new person is saying they find you to be extremely adorable, happy. The sunflowers can also be exemplary of the springtime that we're in. Okay, we're about to be in summer in June. I believe it's June 21 when we go into summer. They view you as spriteful. You have a bit of a zest to you, Libra. This person fancies that. The Strength card with Leo again. We have the Three of Cups on the other split. I'll give you just a second. This was my other half splitter. Three of Cups is the feelings. Somebody wants to take you out on a date point blank when you see it in that position as feelings. They would like to get together with you and they find you as very strong. But that's a big thing to say from very little if they've seen little, is to view you as a strong person. You could have gone through trials, maybe deeper things that people don't really know about you, and this person found out about it. The Death card. They would like to transform the relationship. I don't know. There's a story that I'm picking up from my cards and from seeing the spread. 8 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. Just to let you know, this person could have felt limited in the past or restricted because it's an entrapment card. Let me see here. Truth, healing, get together. Truth, healing, get together, you're strong. They have a very good opinion of you, this new person. Just, if you guys notice, I like them to be straight. Okay, let me use my clarifier deck. I have a couple of informations I just want to get clear, okay? Because Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Stop staring at the bottom of the deck, Arian. Two of Cups is also, I'll put it in the reading. I mean, I do think it's still a card in the energy. I'm not going to keep looking over there because it's very tempting at the bottom of the deck to see what's next. They want to limit themselves. This person definitely wants to get you to go out. It's the two pink cards right here that I'm touching. 3 of Cups and 2. And the 2 is very, very cute. It's very cute. It's intimate. It's warm. It's showing that these two love to gather if they've done it before. And if they've had a picnic or they've met up before. Could even work with this person, Libra. I also think that some of you may have met this person through friends and they introduced you to this new person because it seems here that they took a lot of time to learn about you. From the Sun to the Six of Swords, that could have been the process of getting to the Sun for them. Hanged Man is also a revealing factor of that. What limits them in the here and now? Here and now. I promise to love faithfully. Seven of Swords, they've been spying. Seven of Swords in this kind of a reading for new love shows that there's attention to detail with you. Attention to what your life supposes to this person and how, maybe like how crafty even Libra is. Like, what does Libra like to do on their free time? What kind of apps are on Libra's phone? I'm getting something also about that, like what makes your life easier, what makes it difficult. This person's tried to crack the case on you. Seven of Swords also is about obtaining information whilst spying or doing the observing, or it's not about a lie. You know, a new person is just trying to get more crafty and carry strategy to not limit themselves. They do want to take you out on a date, Libra, or even just to have a coffee with you at the bare minimum. Three of Cups, Two of Cups is the cards I keep staring at. Bottom of the deck is a solo King of Pentacles, a Seven of Pentacles, which means investment. They're already putting the investment in this reading. The Page of Cups. This person could either owe you an apology from the past, or they see that you have an inner child that's healthy. Okay. Where's that Page of Cups coming from? Water sign energy of the Page of Cups. Where is that coming from? The world. The world tree is what it's called. They sensed you went through an ending as a single. This person wants to take you off the market and start a new beginning. Now, I asked for the Page of Cups, if you noticed. I'm also very detail-oriented in the readings. If I asked for a card, I need to make it make sense for the card I asked for. So what I get is, I think there was a transformation here with you, Libra. I think like physically you've had a transformation. I think somebody picked up on it. I'm also seeing here in the reading that the world could be something that they're trying to move into. They want to start this with you based off of the world opening up. New chapter type of deal. So what that tells me is both of you could have had closures. Somebody is watching if you truly close that out. Seven of Swords to the world. And if they can obtain any more information there. But I think they really want this Two of Cups, which is the South pink card here. Thank you. Oh, today my focus is working. My focus is working. King of Wands, definitely. This was a card in the weekly reading. This keeps slamming down. It's been here for the last 5 days consistently in all of our readings, which lets you know the collective readings have been not only done properly, but also that this person has been kept stable by the King of Wands. Okay? That's been their card all week. Sometimes there's a King of Swords in our readings. Seldomly, I think twice this week we had an Emperor, but for the most part in all of the 5-day readings, we've had a King of Wands. Ace of Cups, the beautiful Ace of Cups. It means new beginnings. It means a new start to love, and Libra's ready to rev that engine. Getting something about a Ferrari too. Maybe there's a Ferrari lover. Or maybe some of you recently watched Ford versus Ferrari, the movie, because I'm also getting something like that. Or maybe they got a Ford and Libra, you would be the one to have the Ferrari. The Ace of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody got it bad for you in that way. In that way, the Ace of Wands. If you were looking for a direction, it's in that way. It's Ace of Wands, just making you laugh too, because you guys deserve a lot of humor. There's cherries here, okay? Now, I don't want to get too into it, but there's cherries at the very end of the Ace of Wandia. And so I think somebody finds you irresistible. I think they find you more than attractive. This person can't help themselves when they are around you. If they know you through work, it's very hard to conceal their passion for you because they want other people to know. Okay? They want other people to know. What is this Page of Cups also talking about with Libra? What part of the personality? Six of Wands, you're very successful at something that you have a lot of passion for. In the Page of Cups, she's painting, so it's obviously something very creative. This person finds that you do that very well. They might have trampled onto your social medias, Libra. They found out you're very artistic or you're into something very unique and special. This person finds that absolutely, I would even say adorable about you, because not other people don't have other facets to, how do I want to describe this? They don't have other parts of themselves to explore. Libra's very healthy exploring other parts of their personality. Six of Wands, they find that successful about you. The reason why I say that is because the Page of Cups has a blank page. Looking at the blank page before you open up the dirty window. Who sings that song? I know who that singer is. It was also the intro to an MTV show called The Hills. Natasha Bedingfield, I believe, sings that. So Six of Wands, they want victory. Tell me about this meeting here, the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups. Tell me about that in terms of, like, how does that look on paper? Five of Pentacles, they don't want to be left out. This person is afraid of rejection and the turn away to the cold. Five of Pentacles. I think that's more of a fear, like that would be where the devil energy goes to. Like you leaving them out. This person's afraid you're going to succeed and leave them behind. That's why they want this Three of Cups so bad. Look at this. You have Three of Cups at the bottom of this deck too, and I'm using alternates. You have it twice, and that's crazy because that's so hard to do with 78 cards. It's like, it's so rare when it does that. Three of Swords, you could be getting over a previous breakup. Libra, you could be getting over somebody. Three of Cups is grief, or Three of Swords. Ace of Pentacles, there's an offer coming in this week. I think there's more talking, okay? If anything, and we'll find out in the weekly. Temperance, you have the Two of Cups too in this deck, and it's different. Somebody will be more chatty with you this week. Somebody is going to tell you about their feelings more this week. They're going to try to get you to go out with this Three of Cups that you had prior, and you had it twice. That's why I use multiple decks. Maybe some of you have wondered that. Why does Ari use 2 to 3 decks in a reading? It's because I like to see synchronicity with other cards. I don't just want to play on one deck. I want to have several things that tell me it's true. Yeah, Three of Cups. Show me the Three of Cups and the Five of Pentacles in a bit. I'm going to keep that angels as a marker of where I need to continue. Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. Oh my goodness. This person wants long-term because they find that they're very attracted to you. They know that you're a Queen of Wands. And so to pull in the work, this is a guy that wants to put in the work. And for my men, this is a lady that wants to put in the work. They are looking for a committal person. The thing is, you're so attractive to them. And I also want to look at this combo. Long-term, Libra's attractive, or it could even be the other way around. Like, Libra, even if Queen of Wands is not typically you in a reading for yourself, it could be the other way around. You're the committal one. This person is attractive. So you could even flip it, switch it with that. And most readings. You can do that with all readings. Show me what this means right here. Queen of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. What the heck? What the heck does that mean? Thank you. Okay. Page of Wands. This person wants to tell you something about that. It's giving me, the feeling to that is, okay, Queen of Cups, High Priestess. What's under them, though? Might be a masculine card. Eight of Swords, again. Wow. It's telling me this person knows time is of the essence. They're aware that they have to do this soon. They're also aware that they have to tell you this burgeoning news that happened in their life. Because if they don't make you aware, Libra's going to be in the assuming position, and they don't want to put you in that. They actually do want to tell you. It's a yes card. The Page of Wands is very vibrant. It has never been a bad card, so to speak. It talks about news being delivered to you. All right, Page of Wands. Very positive. 2, 3 of Cups in a reading. Super positive. Knight of Pentacles, the committal one of all the knights. Knight of Swords, not so much. He's impulsive and he's going to leave. Knight of Wands, he's going to come in for a good time, also leave you. This is the one that lets you know he's going to put in the work. Okay, or he or she, because I don't read for genders. You don't read for the genders, you read for the people. All right, sorry for that, too. Oh my God, what's happening? Let's look at the news they want to bring you, okay, Libra? That's as much as I could do with this type of reading. It's very clean cut. This one's a clean cut one instead of a lot of clarification. It's very tooth to nail, this one. I grabbed 2. Emperor, the Queen of Swords. They have to talk to someone that lives their life with a lot of discipline. So you might want to tell them about that, why things are so disciplined for you and why you have to be on your P's and Q's. Because the Queen of Swords carries a lot of discipline and hard-earned, they work hard, they speak hard. Maybe they feel like they got to break through that barrier with you. Okay, because her sword is also throat chakra. The Emperor is about taking control of the narrative. This is someone who wants to manage through that. And guess what they want to manage? The 2 and the 3 of Cups. So this person definitely has to ask you out. I think that they do see you. If some of you are like saying, I just need one thing to confirm who this person is, this is the type of person who already knows you through others. It is not a mystery. It's not someone who has a crush behind a computer screen. They know you, Libra. They might have even 3 of Cups with you before. Okay, you guys could have gone out on a coffee date or met up before I did this reading. That's how you're going to know. Wheel of Fortune. Yes, that's today. All right, we're doing the reading correctly. That Chariot, they could be Cancer or the fixed signs. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. They have to tell you something. Do you play like you don't want to talk to them or something? Or do you play HTG? Hard to get. I kind of feel that way because you're showing up as your very own suit, and you guys know that this is like a hard to get to person. On most days, they cloister up and silence is their favorite thing. The Queen of Swords will just wait for better information until they speak, right? So, and usually she has a judging way about the way she does things too, Queen of Swords. So I think there's a barrier there, or there could be a block with how this person can tell you. Silence is also the High Priestess. That's being quiet. Show me how they're going to do this, the likely outcome. The Hermit sideways and the King of Wands sideways. They have to push through. This person knows they have to push and fight for you. Because in the upright, it means they're going to stay silent. They're still going to be determined, but be silent. In the sideways, it's kind of showing that they're going to do the effort. Tell me that sideways then. What's the King of Wands likely actions for the week? Magician. They're going to manifest a way through it. Okay? Even if it's using a third party to tell you, Libra, or they're going to use a friend, or not in that way, like they're going to contact a friend, obviously, to ask you out with the Magician. Can I get a secondary card for the Magician? What is that for the week? Next 7 days. This new person. Thank you. 5 of Pentacles. It's a 5 of Pentacles. And, when I inflect like that to a Swords decision, crossroads, when I do that to my voice, Libra, it's because I know my cards are behaving like these are all repeats. And then you have a couple new cards like the Page of Wands and the Strength card. Emperor is also new for today. So it's basically saying that if they don't act, they will be out of your life. If they're not the Magician and they do not manifest you, or this comes out as contact. She's a very talkative magician this morning or afternoon. They will be out of your life, 5 of Pentacles. That's the likely result. Okay? Thank you guys so much. This was New Love. When I see you again, we are going to talk about the difficulty with the past person and what Libra learned. That's going to be the next topic for the video I planned today, okay? And also in a whatever comes out style. I will see you then. Thank you so much.